Once again, you are watching another CLNS Media Patriots Roundtable. I am your host, Nick Qualia, with Mike Molyneux and Marv Azan. All right, Kareem Hunt, the topic in the NFL over the past week. We've had a lot of drama here in the NFL over the past week, and I'm going to say I'm a big fan of it. But I'm not a big fan of this. Kareem Hunt hitting a woman back in February. We knew about the incident, right? But there was really nothing that came of it. It happened in a hotel in Cleveland. Okay. Now, TMZ Sports, for whatever reason, are the people who can get their hands on whatever they want. They can get their hands on anything. They come out with the video, they find the video, and they show, now we have physical video evidence of Kareem Hunt shoving this woman to the ground and then giving her a little kick. I'm not going to be like the rest of the media who acts like he full out punts her, because when you read the headlines, they act like he just runs up and punts her. He gives her a little kick and shoves her to the ground with his foot. No, absolutely not okay. That is not a defense. That is absolutely not okay. Kareem Hunt then released cut by the Chiefs. The Chiefs chalked it up to being, well, he wasn't exactly truthful with us. This is not how he described the incident. Kareem Hunt today clears waivers, now an absolute free agent. Now we have more news coming out about bar fights. Guys, this guy, what is going on with him? 23 years old. Very young. Very, very young. Do you think that he's going to get a second chance? Do you think he's going to get another chance in the NFL? And should he get another chance in the NFL? Mike, what do you think?
This is a young man here who's just made a lot of poor decisions in his life. A lot of poor decisions. It's very sad to see. You know, it's never acceptable for anybody to be in that situation, especially, you know, a guy who if this happened a while ago, this is a guy who's trying to make a name for himself in a professional sport. You're obviously in the public eye constantly. That's not saying what he did is ever okay. Like I said, it should never happen, but you got to hold yourself to a much higher standard going about your life, you know, depending on whatever you're doing, wherever you're going, who you're with. There's a lot
always under the microscope.
You're under the microscope. So you got to make a lot of smart business life decisions when you're under that microscope. So again, he's made some poor decisions. With that being said, I do believe he should get a second chance. He should serve whatever penalty, whatever suspension, whatever fine, whatever the NFL wants to bring down upon his life. He should serve all of that. But I do believe in second chances, and I feel like he should get the opportunity to play in the NFL again, similar to Ray Rice and what he did. Another terrible situation, another poor decision by Ray Rice. But I always felt that he should have got another chance in the NFL. You know, obviously it didn't shake out that way. It is what it is. But I do feel Kareem Hunt should get another opportunity to be in the NFL. With that being said, you know, he needs to walk a fine line with everything he's doing. Be a model citizen. This is just a guy, 23 years old. He has a lot of football left in that body. You know, he's healthy, but it's just sad to see and hear the stories that are coming out about some of the choices he's made in his life.
My biggest problem with this whole process, Marv, before we get to you, is that the NFL, once again, isn't doing their due diligence.
Never.
It's not doing their... Kareem Hunt, in his ESPN interview, straight up said that the NFL never asked him about this, never talked to him about this. What? How? The NFL has had so many problems with this over the years, and they didn't talk to Kareem Hunt about this when this news came out? Are you kidding me? It's disgusting by the NFL to not at least follow up, at least give him a call. Hey, Kareem, what happened? That's what you got to do. Marv, what do you think about this whole situation? Does he get another second chance in the NFL?
It depends on Kareem Hunt. If Kareem Hunt gets another chance in the NFL, how he conducts himself after this, you know, how he carries himself. Kareem Hunt needs to understand, you know, at 23 years old, he has a lot of kids looking up to him. You know, he had an incredible rookie year. You know, then going into his second year campaign, he was a monster as well. He's been playing great, unbelievably. People look up to him, you know, and it hurts to see a young black athlete once again making a mistake like this. Well, with specifically domestic violence, we're starting to see that a lot in the NFL. And just for me personally, I really hate to see that. It's bothersome. Kareem Hunt, he has the platform now to, you know, really go out into the community and really make, you know, let everyone know the wrongs that he's done and how he plans on correcting that. We saw that he went on the ESPN interview I've read a lot of comments how people didn't really like that, didn't feel like it was genuine, but he's owning up to everything that he's done, and now he needs to really, do right by what he's done. And everyone deserves a second chance, like Mike says. It's up to Kareem Hunt to see what life choices he's going to make. I just read also about the bar thing that you mentioned, Nick, and it's so disappointing. It's clearly something's up with Kareem Hunt. 23, he's so young. He has so much time. He's a very talented guy to really right his ship. So I hope he, makes better decisions, obviously, continues to do better, and, that young people can look up to him and see that he made a wrong, but he's willing to correct what he did wrong.
Yeah, and I think he will get a second chance here. I really do, because just what he did, very poor choice, horrible. You never, ever lay your hand on a woman. I think he will end up with a second chance. He's so young that the NFL, they're going to look at it and say, hey, first of all, is this going to affect our bottom dollar? Nope. We've seen this way too many times now. And a little bit, we're just going to completely forget about this. The NFL is going to completely forget about this, and he'll be back. And that's the sad reality of the NFL. I think he will get a second chance, and I do believe in second chances for everybody. But Marv is right where he says that he has to conduct himself in the correct way now. He has
with the NFL, real quick, because I didn't get to touch on this. This is starting to become troublesome. Like they really don't care about domestic violence.
Not at all.
You would think after the Ray Rice, and you saw what happened with Greg Hardy and all these things coming out, that they're gonna come down hard. But that's not the case. Once Kansas City found out what happened, they released them right away. Because if they had known prior, I'm pretty sure things would have came out. But the fact that the NFL didn't want to go the extra mile to get the video camera, that TMZ was able to get it months later, it's just so disappointing that the NFL does not give a damn about domestic violence, and they'll go under the table and try to hide it if the video didn't come out, because that's
a bad look all around. It's really a bad look all around.
Don't give me that crap, by the way, that the NFL couldn't get the tape. Do not give me that crap. They were the most powerful and probably the most influential sports league in the United States. There is a 100% chance they could have gotten that tape if they wanted to. And the fact that they didn't talk to Kareem Hunt tells me that they didn't want to. They were hoping that this video never came out. They were hoping that we just forgot about this whole situation, because Kareem Hunt is a rising star in this league. So you don't want to taint that name, because that's what they care about. They care about their bottom dollar. They could not care less about domestic abuse and violence against women. Realistically, that's what we've seen. The only reason Ray Rice, which was a PR move on their part, the only reason that Ray Rice didn't come back in the league is because he was on the tail end of his career. Kareem Hunt's 23.
That's it.
Kareem Hunt will get another chance in the NFL. All right, guys, last question. 10-second answers, because we got to wrap this up. Does he come back this season? Is he on a team this season? He's on the commissioner exempt list right now, but does a team I'm surprised the team hasn't picked him up yet. Does a team at least pick him up by the end of the season? Mike, what do you think? 10 seconds.
No. NFL has already done enough, has already messed up enough. They'll tell teams to stay away from this guy for the rest of this year.
Marv?
Absolutely not. Kareem Hunt, he will not be playing in NFL this year. I'll be surprised if it's even early next year.
I think if Reuben Foster didn't get picked, if Reuben Foster didn't get picked up with all that backlash, or he did get picked up and then there was all that backlash, then Kareem Hunt would have gotten picked up. But because of all the backlash, with all the backlash on Reuben Foster, I don't think he's going to get picked up either this season. But he will be back in the NFL next year, probably with a suspension that we're going to be upset with again. All right, guys, thank you for watching another CLNS Media Patriots Roundtable. I'm your host, Nick Qualia, with Mike Molyneux and Marv Azan. Make sure to follow us on Twitter. Our little Twitter things have probably already popped up at some point throughout this video. Once again, thank you guys for watching. We're going to talk to you next week with some more hot Patriots and NFL topics.